But yeah, okay, besides those season statistics, and probably being the worst team in the league. Yeah, it's been a bit interesting this season, but I am uploading another video right now, so.
Now at the plate, Francis Ryder. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Oh,
this is
just
taken outside for ball one. Well, guys, as we look at the Cubs coming into play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps.
Ground ball, beautiful stop.
Diving stop. He's out. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting a ball.
All right, I will take that.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Swings and misses there, so he's down.
No, I'm throwing that again.
Not a good swing there. That was really ugly. Anytime you can make a hitter
live
like that, you've done something special.
Did it look to you like he was guessing on the pitch?
Oh, certainly it had to be, Matt, but if he was, he obviously wasn't looking for that pitch.
2 balls and a strike to count. Bouncer
Ground ball.
Scooped up. And that's the second out.
2 outs.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Alexander Canario, batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. Strike 1 to start.
Yeah, I'm debating on actually starting to do a schedule with as much as I can, doing Rattle Train live streams.
Way out in front there.
So I haven't done one in quite some time.
Down the left field line and deep, and this will wind up a foul ball. Now another 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over.
Because I'm thinking of maybe doing like Mondays. I'm thinking of doing one tomorrow.
Now at the plate, Joshua Gibbons, as he'll get his first opportunity in this.
Okay, so apparently as a pitcher, we got to help our own cause.
The run in from third. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Stepping into the box, Rick Darnell. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2.
1-1.
Being it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is now in the box. Edgar Silva.
I mean, I do think getting a model rarity stream going.
Category.
Or if we get this stream done a bit earlier than I want, it just all really depends if I get really pissed off.
And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Joshua!
What?
Your box on the table? You'll take care of it. I don't want it.
Brad.
Well, it's your job.
Alrighty, I'm back.
Ball and 2 strikes.
I got to count 1 and 2.
The 1-2. Now he lifts a high pop up. Drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul.
Alright, I'm assuming he's going to take, but
outside and low
no,
that time.
almost got him.
2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Now here's the pitch. A shot down the first baseline. But this will get
This dude
foul,
went down
so
like
they'll
so
do it
quickly.
again, 3
And
and
then
2. And he takes
oh!
leadoff man's aboard here to begin the home half of the second.
That was
Now batting,
strike
Luis
3.
Toribio. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. Skied in the air to straightaway left.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but that was
Darnell
strike
will settle
3 and a
into it to make the
half.
play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. So stepping in, Ji-hwan Bae is coming off a 3-hit performance in the loss last night.
Hey, it's nearly impossible to turn 2 with a guy that could run like this. It's even harder when he comes out of the box hitting from the left side. You really need something tailor-made to even have a chance to get him at first.
Lund backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. So in now for San Francisco, Steven Cardenas. And for him,
and this game is tied.
Turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. Into the bleachers and gone.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything.
That ball falls in.
In there, base hit.
Boys, because I batted an awful lot at 8-hole my early days.
Michael Valencia is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Darnell is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3.
That was not a clean inning.
So striding in, Francis Ryder. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. On the ground up the middle. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
3 hits and then gives up.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit.
Giants will crack the code.
Right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Popped him up.
Popped
Joel
up.
moving to his left. 1 away.
Basically what we need is a quick
Getting
inning.
in for his second at-bat, Alexander Canario. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Now the 1-0.
Like, we've had some really shit starts lately.
The bouncer to the left side, reined in. There's one. The relay, not in time. He beats the throw by a step. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Edgar
God, not this guy again.
That's here as the reigning Rookie of the Month in the National League. No balls and a strike to count. Hit back up the middle, scooped up, and he'll go the short way to retire the side.
And no runs.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Luis Toribio. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And that misses 1-1. Drilled on the ground is short. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Ji-hwan Bae. He flew out in his last at-bat. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. 2 runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the Giant ledger to this point. Hit down the line at first.
One out.
Hit on the ground to third. Fielded cleanly.
Easy out.
And there are 2 away now.
2 gone. Alright.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Steven Cardenas. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Hit down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came...
And
got him.
We'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will... So here now is the pitcher, Joshua Gibbons. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right
Ooh,
there.
just under that.
I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Ryder has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Stepping up now, Patrick Thomas. He singled his last time up. And drives with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Oh, we're throwing that
I
again.
really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up. He was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
Line towards center field. Rivas.
Yeah, I do think the point system is kind of stupid. Because one, it isn't like waiting for a play to be made.
Valencia. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
In time to first, and there are 2 away.
I mean, so far we're doing decent on
Back
pitch
to the
count.
top of the lineup, stepping in, Francis Ryder. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
Strike one.
No balls and 1 strike.
This guy's a speedy runner guy too.
Grounded back up the middle. Scooped up.
Oh, he's only
Throw in the
66
dirt,
feet.
but a good scoop at first saves an error as this. Next to bat for the Giants, Cole Roederer. And at this point of the game, I think it's
so
clear
leads
that
ours
this
again.
kind of attack against the top of the order has worked.
Well, when you've only surrendered 1 hit to the top 3 guys in the order up to this point in the game, you know you're doing something right, man. You're spot on. Whatever they discussed coming into this game has worked out beautifully.
And they really bunch him up on that one. It's
Got him.
swings and misses for the first out. So striding forward now, Alexander Canario. He reached on a fielder's choice previously. Ball 1.
Hey, we got 1 here, guys.
Hard hit ball to second.
Hard hit ball,
Quickly,
but
there are
that's
2 away.
2 gone.
Digging in once again, Edgar Silva comes into this
Somehow our
at-bat
confidence
0 for
level
1
isn't
in the ball
that
game.
good yet.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
Hey, we got 2 down now, 2 down.
Hit on the ground to short.
Ground ball.
Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Justin Dean is up off the bench.
That was a
And
for sure.
tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Chicago Cubs.
So we threw about 62 pitches that entire game. So, I mean, questionable decision, I would say, especially for 3 hits. I would definitely say that is a little bit more questionable. But
A manager checks in with his ball club.
so a much better start. So Brewers are 2.5 out, so we already have the disadvantage.
Afternoon baseball. Joshua Gibbons, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has really good stuff. And he's commanding his off-speed pitches like he was in his last one. He threw the ball really well, picking up the win and allowing only 2 runs. If he brings that stuff back in this one, it could be back-to-back powerhouse performances.
Mark Jiveri is in to start things off here as he looks at a
this time our confidence is all the way up.
Dan Dero, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
You know, Matty, the season's such a grind, and you fight so hard day in, day out. You're
What
playing
the
against the best
fuck,
players
camera?
in the world, so you know you're going to lose some games coming out of spring training. To get on a roll where you win 7 in a row, a week of everything coming together, that's a special feeling.
Alright, I got
The mark of a great pitcher is the ability to put people away when you have 2 strikes on him. He wasn't able to do it to start the game. Let's see if he makes the adjustment.
Here's a look over to first, and he's back easily. And another throw over, and the runner back. Jiveri aboard here at first with nobody out.
No outs here.
Good breaking ball there, laid off for the 2nd strike. Gibbons is one of the more prolific strikeout artists in the game today. He'll get into double digits in Ks, and of course that means he's got outstanding stuff every 5 days.
One of the things that go hand in hand, Matty B, if you want to strike guys out, you have to have good stuff, and this guy has great stuff. He has 2 different pitches that he can strike you out with, and as they rate him on a scale of 1 to 10, this guy has 2 pitches that rate in 8 or 9, which is really hard to find in baseball today.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not looking
and
better.
got him.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Tristan Lutz becomes the first out of the inning. Ground ball sent back up the middle. The second for 1. On to first.
And
as they
double
get the
play.
to get him out of the inning. Austin Hayes the next to bat. He'll get us started in the top of the 2nd. A cold strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Nobody.
And a splitter is over
Cold
for a
strike
cold 3rd
3.
strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone. Set to get his day started, Walter Lee, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year.
I mean, I don't think we're going to hit Cy Young just because of the ERA this season, but I'm hoping next season.
Skied into very shallow right.
You got it.
And 2 quick outs here in the 2nd.
1, because the ERA is still at 4.
Next for Milwaukee, Rafael Marchand.
Where a couple starts really ain't gonna help. Because like, do they really want to start considering you until you're almost set? Until about 250.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield, reined in. Joshua Gibbons steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. 1 there, and the relay won't nearly be in time as he's there easily. Striding in, Doug Marshall.
Shortstop, Doug Marshall.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning.
Don't you just love AI base running some games?
Velasquez. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only 1 score. 1-0 the count. Here it comes.
So I had that right where I wanted that too.
And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
2-0.
This at-bat sets up really good right here, right? Hasn't seen a fastball yet, but now he gets to count at 2 balls and no strikes. He has to be looking for a fastball right here.
A shot to second base.
Yeah, he knew that was coming. But it worked in our
Out
favor.
of the plate, the pitcher, Carson Valdez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Out in front of it, strike 1.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. He's got it. And there's out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Mark Jiveri, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Just
1 to
missed.
start the at-bat.
The problem is this guy can run.
is offered at and missed for the first strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or
he's already at first base.
And he will get there to make the running play, and that all set for the start of the inning. And stepping up as the shortstop, Noelvi Marte. Now a splitter starts things off with a called strike one.
Right, the thing is, we have our pitches working again.
Swinging the strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number one.
It's only the third strikeout, though, so we're not doing that good.
He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Now the slider gets the call in the bottom part of the zone. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Ball one.
Might have been looking to find that outside corner, but he couldn't quite get it there. It's 1-2. A bouncer up the middle. And
Base
into
hit.
center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center
And that
field.
ball's going to leave.
Out of here to the deepest part of the yard.
This is just one of those parks where the ball seems to jump off the bat a lot more during the day. This is the first one of the day, but we might see a few more before this one's over.
Austin Hayes is
So,
in for his second plate appearance.
and this is how I played this last game.
0 for 1 for him here in this one. And he'll
And we
snap
get
on
right back
first
to
himself
getting
for the
outs.
out. Digging in, Walter Lee. He flew out in his last at-bat. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
And that's a
This
problem
gets
with black
foul. It's
velocity.
0-1. Now here's the pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. The next Cub up, Joshua Gibbons. He's ready. Here's the first offering. 2 runs, 5 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Behind 0-2
Just
now.
late. Good contact, though.
Nothing in
I'm
2
assuming
count,
something's
and
soft
the
down and
pitch
away, but
is put in play to the right side of the
Yep.
infield. Scooped up, and the off-balance throw is right there for the all ready to go in the top of the 5th. And now it'll be the catcher, Rafael Marchand. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some 4-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
And another foul ball.
the weird thing is we're throwing a lot more splitters now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone. Now to the plate, Jose Velasquez.
Number 2.
Well thrown sinker that time down, but in the strike zone. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. But
Easy
Tommy
out.
waits on it, and he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Digging in to try it again, Carson Valdez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Good
Strike
catch
1 to
there.
start the at-bat. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
1-2 to the Brewers pitcher. Misses, ball 2. And there's ball 3 on a
Okay,
breaking
now all of
ball
a sudden
that
the
misses
slider
away.
can't pitch.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Leading off the inning, Mark Javeri.
And the offense
they'll need
came
him
back
to
to
get something
support.
going here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dean is camped under this one, and very quickly 1 gone.
The thing is, we're doing more efficient in the pitch count.
So coming to the plate, Noelvi Marte. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ball game.
Ooh, good
Fastball in there
pitch.
for a called strike.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
And he falls behind 0-2. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
The windup and the 0-1. Good pitch there, called a strike on the inside corner.
2 down now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw to first in
My
plenty of
question
time.
is, do we get another inning?
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Joshua Gibbons.
Ooh, this one's a debatable.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And
Shit.
He pops up the bunt attempt. Velasquez is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
That was right down the middle, too. Like, that was just...
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rafael Devers. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this lead off.
The thing is, we had a lot of rest
from
from last
away
game.
from tying this thing up.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
1 and 2.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's falling off the table.
Swing and a line drive.
Base hit.
A leaping try, but it's out of his reach.
What's that
and
last
into
thing?
the
Home runs
outfield.
per 9.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be in.
Walter Watanabe. 5-3, the final score in this afternoon's game. Milwaukee used a 3-run ninth to help propel them to the win.
Jeez. So bullpen blows it. Yeah, I don't know what it is, but that manager's not. We're not getting really that leash shit. Like, we're getting ridiculously short pitch counts. Like, he acts like I can't pitch. Yeah, let's play one more. Guys, we're creeping up on
MLB The Show's coverage. Joshua Gibbons is on the mound for the Cubs in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Here comes the first pitch. Skied into straightaway right.
One pitch.
Right fielder giving chase.
And one gone.
He tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. Striding in now for the Nats, Kyle Isbell. He was 1 for 4 in Sunday's affair. And this one runs up high, ball 1. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this is a nice one. First game of a homestand. You played well on the road. You got a chance to grab a shower and sleep in your own bed last night. I bet you this team comes out on the attack today.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
In now for Washington, Ferrar Encarnacion.
The thing is,
First
what we
at
really
bat
need
for
is
him as he enters play number 3
Well,
in
just
the
keep doing
National
what we're
League
doing.
batting race.
Jeez, that was a hell of a pick by the ball boy over there. Or whoever's down there.
And he fouls this one off.
Alrighty. That's
The
our
next 0-2
sinker in.
is swung on and missed. He got him.
Just expecting that.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Eduardo Cairo. He's definitely a long ball threat. Currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Hey, we got no one.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Line shot to
Lined
first, and
them.
there's one away. Here now is Juan Soto. He's hoping to start this series a little better than the one he finished last time. He was 0 for 5 on Sunday. The 0-1 on its way. Fastball just missed above the zone.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
Rounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now the pitch.
And the pitch.
Hit hard to third.
Ground ball. Why are you
Rained in.
missing hits? That was a
And
weak
that's
contact.
the second out. Standing in, Tristan Casas. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0.
Alrighty.
And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
2-0.
No score here as we play inning number 2. 2-1
Foul
after
ball.
the foul ball there. Called strike on the sinker, 2-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. High and deep down the left field line.
Shit.
Heads up. Whoa, whoa,
And he's
whoa.
going to make the
What?
catch.
I
And
thought
he
the ball was
paid a big
gone.
price for it too as he
I will
set to get his
take
day
that.
started. Bobby Hire batting just a notch below 300 so far on the season. And a high strike there, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in control, 0-2.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the
And
strike zone.
cold
And a splitter is over
strike
for a
3.
cold third strike as he's left shaking his head, one gone. Ray Almanza is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
And he struck him out as well.
Swing and a
So
miss.
Bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. Into the box, Matt Dennis. The first 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. Fly ball out toward
And the
left
pitcher
center
is the one
field.
that makes contact.
Ohtani
Hmm.
will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and the pitcher, Joshua Gibbons, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Why didn't you go?
All set for the start of the 4th. And set to go is the second baseman, Pablo
I went to that
Sanchez.
side,
First
too.
pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. Hit back up the middle. Oh, what a stop on the slide. In time. Riding in once again, Kyle Isbell looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes.
Because, I mean, he should have been able to get there, especially how soft that thing was hit.
Seared down the first base
Fair
line.
ball, and there goes
And there's the first hit of the game for the Nats.
Hey.
So we have 2, so
Right there. Cut.
Stepping in now, Ferrar Encarnacion.
Oh, come on. Just because someone's on base doesn't change
Strikeout
anything.
victim in his first try. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Clearly working the bottom of the zone, trying to get a ground ball for a double play.
Squared that one up just a little late. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. Ball 3 as the sinker misses just off the black that time.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
Runner goes for second. Slapped hard the opposite way. But the catch is made on the line out there. Will they have a shot at doubling him off first?
Alright, so that just wasted
Here's
their
the cleanup
opportunity.
hitter, Eduardo Cairo. Runners on the move for second. Strike taken to throw. And he'll be tagged out at second base. Trying to get... New inning set to get underway. And here comes the first baseman. Eduardo Cairo fouled off.
It's really, it should be 0-2, but instead it's, he
Into
gets
the windup. Here
extra
comes the
pitch.
0-1. Grounded back up the middle. He's got it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out.
I mean, yeah, it wasn't that many pitches, so I don't really give a shit.
So one away here with the bases empty. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. No runs, just one hit, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Strike swinging, timing a little off on that one.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
A bouncer up the middle.
Yeah, that's a
And that
base
finds
hit.
its way into center for a one-out base hit.
Very weak hit.
Take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout attack going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Making sure that
comes on with one gone here as he looks at
batter
a
isn't
ball,
a
strike
pitcher.
one. And it's
as a
quickly
pitcher,
0-2.
you gotta like
Nothing
go
in 2
high.
count, and the pitch.
hopefully get him to foul balls off or chase him out of the zone.
And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Marshall is under
And
it.
2 away.
Coming to the plate now, Bobby Hire comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
That ball's hit.
Center field. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a... So in now for Chicago, Joshua Gibbons. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a line.
That ball's in the gap. That'll
right
get
center.
1 home.
And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Are you kidding me right here? The pitcher gets a 2 RBI base hit that breaks the tie and gives them a 2-run lead.
You know, there's an old theory that a swinging bat is a dangerous bat no matter who swings it. The last thing they were thinking of, the opposing pitcher was going to drive in too.
So the batting order turns over
Like, I
now
can
and set to go.
still swing the bat in this game.
This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Into the box now, Justin Dean. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. The 3-1 pitch is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Has to barehanded. Got
Shit,
him.
I
That
accidentally
was
switched
exceptional.
directions.
He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. Hey now.
Got him. That's an out.
So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Striding into the box, Ray Almanza. They'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really
I keep
hasn't
forgetting how to
found its
freaking
groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Matt Dennis. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Lifted out towards straightaway center field.
Your ball. I got it.
Dean is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Pablo Sanchez. He got on top of one. It was a ground out.
And ground ball.
Scooped up, throw in the dirt.
60 pitches through 6.
Standing in, Kyle Isbell. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
On its way, the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And the throw is not going to be in time as he's able to reach base safely. Into the box, Ferrar Encarnacion. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. On the corner away, a ball and a strike.
Good luck with that pitch. That pitch is an absolute nightmare. Almost unhittable. Downward action, high 80s velocity.
A dive, but he's back. Isbell on at first, nobody out.
2-ball right now. Let's go.
And
1-2
fouls
now
off.
as that one's fouled off.
Go out, Tim.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit pretty well out toward right center field. Right fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eduardo Cairo. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
And there's also a chance he's going to run now because the catcher has an easier shot.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
0-2. Here it comes.
Nope. Ball 1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Line drive to center field. Dean is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Juan Soto to the plate now. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far
he dropped it.
Yeah, this feels like
he just ran up.
tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Pitch misses low. The throw down. Not in time. He's in there at second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too. But he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. In tight with the slider, 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And it's fouled away. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, look at the sliding stop. Hats off to that one. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Digging in, Joshua Gibbons. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at bat.
Yeah, man, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Let's go right here.
No offer on that one.
The reason why I didn't swing at the first one is it looked out. In A1, I probably would have grounded that ball.
The
but
2-1 home. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And that will conclude Matt. Coming to the plate now, Tristan Casas. He got under one and popped out his last time up. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. down the first. Oh, and it's off the first base bag. Reined in. And they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see.
Now batting.
Don't want to forget about it.
Higher.
Into the box now, Bobby Hire. As he'll take a look at a slider.
Yeah, that was something we could have done on that play.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pulled high in the air out to left field. But Tani waits on it. 1 out.
2. Hey, no runner. Eat it.
Ready once again, Ray Almanza. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a breaking ball that couldn't quite catch the inside. Runners on first with 1 down. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball.
2 tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off him. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
2.
It's a fastball,
Fine
but
play there as he ranges back to put this one away. Not an easy play by any means, and there are 2 gone. Magneuris Sierra will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run.
And up to the
ninth.
ninth.
A great running play, and that'll retire. Kicking off the top of the 9th, Pablo Sanchez, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. A 1-1 count to the
we're just
Nationals
getting tired
leadoff
now.
batter.
1-1. Nobody.
But we still got the energy level though, so
That's in there on the outer half. 1-2 now.
1-2 pitch will be a
Left side.
very weak piece of contact.
Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway. Digging in, Kyle Isbell. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 1 out, nobody on. And it's 1-1.
Well, that backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's a very effective pitch. If you can hit the outside corner of that pitch, it's unhittable.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
And 2 away.
Settling in now, Ferrar Encarnacion. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, man, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one. And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ballgame, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2.
Cut.
They better not pull it.
And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. Stepping in, Eduardo Cairo, and his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap.
And that ball is gone!
And gone!
What a great feeling right there as he circles the pillows.
Curtis O'Connor comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish.
Of course, just that 1 hit and then followed by nothing. But anyways, I'm going to be ending the stream here. Thank you guys all for watching. Until next time, goodbye.